I just wanted to share some thoughts that have been on my mind for quite a while now. Here I am on the day before my 40th birthday. I remember the day my dad turned 40. It was a huge celebration, and man, did I think he was old. And I'm realizing that 40's not that old. I know my lighting's not perfect. I know the sound's not going to be perfect. You're probably going to hear things in the background. And that's just a disclaimer. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with my imperfections. I'm okay with being a flawed human being. But what I'm not okay with is being unloving. I will be loving to people, regardless of who they are, regardless of the pain that they hold within them. I will continue to be loving because the one person that I can control is myself. Am I right? Right. One of the things that I've been thinking about is back when I produced a YouTube video about my Bigfoot sighting. All of my 32 subscribers would remember that. You know, when I first made it, it was just making fun of myself a little bit. You know, when I looked back at the comments that I didn't allow to go through on my YouTube video, they were just hateful. I'm okay with criticism. Criticism is different than being hateful and just flat out mean. You know, it started my thought process of why are we so vicious with people that we don't know? We have no idea about their intent. We have no idea about their background, what they meant by anything. Am I right? Right. I started really looking into why are we so eager to be critical of people, especially on social media. We're critical of people who we don't know. We don't know their heart. We don't know their intentions. Sometimes the anonymity of social media makes us feel like we can be mean and we can be hateful, thinking that we have the right to be hateful. I know that even posting this video, making this video, it's not going to be long, but even posting this video is going to create this desire within some people to come up with certain conclusions about me as a human being. They're going to criticize me as somebody who can't handle the truth, somebody who can't cope with criticism. The truth of the matter is I cope very well with criticism when it's done out of a heart of wanting to make me better, not to drag me down. And I think that that's a big difference between what I hear from people on social media and what I hear from people who have my best interest in mind. You know, one of the things that I recognize is that when we are hateful toward one another through social media, there's a saying that I've heard over and over again is that hurt people hurt people. And when we are not critical, but when we are hateful and we are trying to put somebody down just because of something they said or did or who they are, we have to look at the hurt of the person speaking. What is it that is within them that is hurting so deeply that they need to find healing? I looked up a study and why people are just so mean on social media, and I found a study. They're talking specifically about communication and how we communicate with one another. So, the root, it seems, may lie deep within the human psyche. The majority of communication is nonverbal, composed of body language, eye contact, speech tone, and language pattern. Without the information to help us process and categorize information, our minds are left to sort through the uncertain. Being unsure about another person's intent often creates a negative reaction to a perceived threat. So that last part is so valuable because of the fight or flight that we have, the part of our limbic system in our brain. Because of that part of our system, we immediately want to be defensive and we immediately want to protect ourselves, because if we're hurting somebody else, then we are defending ourselves from being hurt, even though there was an attack against us. So being unsure about another person's intent often creates a negative reaction to a perceived threat. That is powerful. That is wisdom. But when we come at somebody with a heart to bring them down or to really try to hurt them, I just don't think that is the way that humankind should actually be living. It's called humankind. Think about that. The truth of the matter is, it doesn't matter if I thought I found Bigfoot or not. I know that sounds funny even saying that right now, but it doesn't matter if I think I found Bigfoot or not. Our initial reaction should not be hating one another. Our initial reaction should not be telling somebody they're a. It's just not. It's not humankind. My hope is that if just one person can understand that the hate that they are expressing to somebody through a random comment on a YouTube video that somebody posts, or a random comment on a Facebook post, or a deep criticism of somebody that is not coming from a place of love, but is coming from a place of hate. If one person can understand that there is something broken within them that they need healing for, that's what I am doing this video for.